Japanese automakers Honda and Nissan have recently announced their intention to explore a potential partnership. On Monday, both companies confirmed they've formally agreed to begin discussions about a possible merger. As the world rapidly transitions toward electric vehicles, EVs, many see this as the future of the automotive industry. However, behind the scenes, Honda is working on something extraordinary, something even China and Elon Musk haven't seen coming. Honda has reportedly developed an engine so innovative it could completely disrupt the market. While most automakers are focused on EVs, Honda is charting a bold new course. They're working on a groundbreaking engine, one their CEO describes as a total game changer, powerful enough to shake up the entire EV landscape. What if Honda has built an engine that doesn't rely on gasoline, doesn't need to be plugged in, and actually outperforms electric vehicles? Sounds incredible, right? Well, stay tuned. This development could be the twist that redefines the future of transportation. Before we explore how Honda is flipping the EV industry on its head, let's go back to where it all began, with Soichiro Honda, the man who started it all. Soichiro wasn't your typical executive in a fancy suit. Born in 1906 to a blacksmith, he grew up surrounded by tools, fixing bicycles, and experimenting with engines. His passion for speed and belief in creating something remarkable led him to start small, manufacturing piston rings in 1937 for Toyota. Life wasn't easy. His factory was bombed during World War II, but he didn't give up. After the war, with gasoline in short supply, he improvised by attaching old generator engines to bicycles. And just like that, in 1946, the first Honda motorcycle came to life. It was basic, but it worked. By 1948, Honda Motor Company was officially founded, and their scrappy start turned into something phenomenal. Honda motorcycles soon began dominating races, proving that Japanese machines could compete with the best in the world. Eventually, they expanded into cars, creating vehicles that were not only reliable and fun to drive, but also cutting-edge in design and performance. Today, Honda produces more engines than any other company globally, from motorcycles and cars to jets and even Formula One vehicles. It's an inspiring journey, from one man with greasy hands to a global automotive powerhouse. Honda is now one of the most respected car brands worldwide, selling over 4 million vehicles annually, making them the 7th largest car maker in the world. But it's not just about volume. Honda has a reputation for building incredibly reliable cars packed with smart engineering and innovation. Take the Honda Accord, for instance, widely regarded as one of the best cars around. In just the first half of 2017, over 161,000 Accords were sold in the US alone. That kind of success isn't by accident. People trust Honda because their cars deliver consistent quality, whether it's your first vehicle or your fifth. Thanks. This can be used for a long-form YouTube video about Honda's innovation journey and the rise of hydrogen tech. The fifth car sitting in your driveway might be a Honda. And for good reason. Honda's built a reputation on engines that never quit. But this company isn't just about reliability. It's about looking ahead, pushing limits, and rewriting the rules. Back in the 1970s, while the auto world wrestled with strict US emissions laws, Honda dropped a bombshell, the CVCC engine. It passed the tough regulations, without a catalytic converter. That was just the beginning. Then came the revolutionary VTEC system. Suddenly, small engines didn't just purr, they roared. Honda didn't stop there. They were among the first to bring hybrid cars to the US, proving green could still be thrilling. But now, they're cooking up something completely different. It's not electric, it's not hybrid. It's something else entirely, because Honda doesn't think the engine is dead. Not yet. It just needs to evolve. And their bold new move? Hydrogen. Yes, hydrogen. Now, you might ask, why not go all in on electric vehicles like everyone else? Why not join the global EV parade? After all, electric cars are everywhere now. Teslas with their giant touchscreens, quiet rides that charge up while you sip coffee. Governments jumped in too, offering tax breaks, bonuses, even banning gas cars within a decade. Electric vehicles became the new normal. Batteries got better, charging got faster, and the silence of electric motors became a badge of cool. But here's the twist no one saw coming. EVs, for all their shine, come with cracks in the surface. Let's break it down. First, those big beautiful batteries? They rely on rare earth materials like cobalt and lithium. Mining them isn't just expensive, it can wreck ecosystems. And when the battery dies, recycling is still a headache. Second, charging isn't quick or easy everywhere. Fast chargers are still rare in many regions. Long drives? They're a gamble. And if everyone plugs in at once, what happens to the electric grid? Then there's the price. Electric vehicles still cost a pretty penny, even with government help. So, while the world rushes into the electric era, Honda's stepping back and asking the big question, is this really the cleanest way forward? Their answer? Hydrogen. Then there's the price. Electric vehicles still cost a pretty penny, even with government help. So, while the world rushes into the electric era, Honda's stepping back and asking the big question, is this really the cleanest way forward? Their answer? Hydrogen, the lightest element in the universe. When used as fuel, its only emission is water vapor. No smog, no carbon mess, just H2O. But this isn't Honda's first hydrogen rodeo. Back in 2015, they released the Honda Clarity Fuel Cell, a sleek, sci-fi-style hydrogen car. It wasn't gas-powered. It didn't plug in like a regular EV either. It was something entirely new. Japan's first mass-market hydrogen car. Built from scratch, not retrofitted. It had wave-flow tech that delivered serious punch without wasting a drop. The Clarity ran up to 360 miles on a tank and delivered a jaw-dropping 88 miles per gallon equivalent. It was clean. It was quiet. It was brilliant. So, what went wrong? Simple. The world wasn't ready. Hydrogen stations were rare. Outside of California or a few spots in Japan, good luck fueling up. Range anxiety took a new form. Fuel anxiety. And public perception? Hydrogen sounded complicated. EVs were cooler, simpler, and trendier. The clarity? It faded into the shadows. In 2021, Honda quietly pulled the plug, but they didn't give up. Instead, Honda learned. Hydrogen tech wasn't the issue. The infrastructure was. The timing was off. The world just needed to catch up. So while the world chased EVs, Honda kept working in the background, tinkering, testing, waiting. And now? They're back, with backup. Honda and General Motors have teamed up, and they're not messing around.